Guys, it's Paul from It's Just Cricket and it's time to show you another bat in the Stallionz 2021 range. This is the black edition. We've shown you the Excellency 10 and the SCT 20. This is effectively the second one down in the range, only behind the Excellency 10, that stunning lazy engraved bat that we showed you a few weeks ago. This black edition comes with this very nice full-length padded back cover with two carry handles, both very padded, which is a nice touch. Stallionz are very generous with their freebies, as we'll show you further later in the video. It's not just the back cover that comes for free with that, I'm pleased to say. But yes, it's a stunning bat, which I'm really pleased to say I was actually able to hand pick. Haven't been able to do that much hand picking lately for a number of reasons, but this was one of the bats that I've recently hand picked for It's Just Cricket. And stunning looking, isn't it? 9 grains. It's grade 1 plus English willow. There's not a blemish in sight. The grains are clean and even, no heartwood, that kind of thing. For me personally, I always love this kind of 8 to 9 clean, even, straight grains look. I was never one to sort of go for 12 plus grains, say, in terms of aesthetics. As this, in terms of looks, is about as nice as you can get personally. Yeah, and the stickers likewise, I absolutely love them. Like I said in the other Stallionz bat videos, I think their stickers are right at the top end of things. I love the detailing in this case, stunning detailing in the background there, sort of matte black, bit of chrome around it, and then the embossed logo. You show it around, you can see almost like a hologram, you can see more to, that kind of thing. Just black is very in vogue at the moment. Great example being like the GM Noir, such a popular bat, and everyone seems to love this sort of stealth-like look as they describe it. And this is Stallion's interpretation of that, which I think is great. On the back again, it extends. Really like it. Also a fair bit of wood on show. It's not too busy, which is always a nice thing to see, I think. In terms of the profile shape, this is in some ways similar to the Excellency 10, with one main difference being the middle position. It's a slightly higher middle. This is more of a mid-middle, so it's great for all-round stroke play of both the front foot and the back foot. The Excellency 10, you might remember, is a bit lower down, more for front foot. But you do retain the same sort of duck-bill toes, you can see there, which really helps with the weight distribution, the balance. We'll talk about the pickup shortly to discuss that further. And also very full convex domed profile. So if you're hitting off centre, you're getting a lot of wood behind it. Very wide, forgiving sweet spot. Really like that, and fairly low density because you're getting big specs, 38mm edges, a 61mm spine, and a 19mm toe. I made it. The bat's 210, so given how full that is, that's pretty low density, no doubt about that. And the pickup, I mentioned that duckbill toe helping, and it certainly does, because this feels really nice. This feels 2.9 max for me. It picks up at around an ounce lighter than it is. Nice and balanced. Absolutely love the feel of that. Yeah, I really like the pickup. In terms of the bow, there's a little bit there, sort of around lower down the blade, as you can see there, mid to low. Not too dramatic. You wouldn't call it significant, but enough there. And I find the bows tend to help with the pickup as well. I mentioned the specs, but I didn't prove to you how it will, although very big, still comfortably fit through the gauge. So you've got nothing to worry about there, no matter what standard of cricket you're playing there. Always good to see. And I mentioned the freebies, so let's confirm all that to you now. This might take a while. So we've got, as you've seen in the other Stallionz bat videos, they generously give you a second grip free, which is a matching Stallionz branded grip, like the original one, as you can see here, with this sort of multi-textured grip. I love the professionalism of the Stallionz branding that you see at the bottom and at the top. But yeah, a lot of you want 2 grips, so Stallionz are thinking that, and therefore including that second one for free, rather than having to pay for it like you usually would with others. You also get a nice little 10 years celebration engraved keyring, which is a really nice touch. Of course, the 10-year anniversary of Stallionz, which is why they launched that Excellency 10. Nice little freebie there that you don't see very often with bats. Likewise, with these final 2 items, the Stallionz branded wristband come in handy, and then even in these COVID times, appropriately, a Stallionz branded face mask. So they really have thought of pretty much everything conceivable in terms of freebies. It just makes that overall value for money of the bats seem that much greater. Some brands will include nothing, not even a bat cover, for bats of this price or even higher. So the fact that Stallionz are giving you not one, but as you can see down there, 5, including the keyring, extras free of charge. I think it's a really, really nice touch for sure. But without further ado, let's get on to the good old mallet test and bounce the ball in it. We'll work our way from the toe up to the base of the stickers first with the mallet. Sometimes in the very top grade, grade 1 plus, they'll be slightly softer than this. This one to me is more of a medium feel, I'd say, maybe medium to soft. So I don't think it'll actually reach peak performance level straight away. It might take a few games or so, but when it gets there, it will be very, very responsive, and already great, no doubt, but just not the kind that will maybe reach peak straight away, but lovely sound. High, down low, yeah, good all over really. Quite a nice long middle, not really any weak areas for me. There are a couple of C marks produced, which you might expect. Obviously they do need knocking in. Once it's knocked in, you shouldn't be seeing those, and knocking in, you always have to remember, improves the performance as well as the durability. It's scary to think how good this could be once it is fully knocked in as well. Of course, that's a service we can provide if you were to get the bat. A couple of other things I haven't mentioned. Firstly, the handle, semi-oval at the bottom there. So it's great really if you're bottom-handed or a top-handed player. And also the origin of the bat, of course, made in England, in Hertfordshire, England, as per the other Stallionz bats I've reviewed recently, by the very person who's been doing our bat repairs for the last 5 years. So it's great to see that he's now sort of moved into bat making quite a good number of bats as well, it seems, and Stallionz using him for the entire range. Great to see that, to be supporting a bat maker of that ilk. It's just a beautifully finished bat as well, as you can see there. No toe guard fitted. That is the one thing you might want to think about perhaps adding if you were to get the bat, and then obviously natural without the scuff sheet or edge tape. Again, you might want to be thinking about that, but that sort of stuff is included as standard in our knocking in service as of now, so you wouldn't necessarily need to worry if you're getting it from us and adding that, but if not, just something to bear in mind. So there it is, guys. That's the Stallionz Black Edition bat. £399.99 is that all-important price. So it's a bit lower than the Excellency 10, not quite as limited in number as that bat. You don't get the laser engraving, you don't get the leather back cover. I think, little things like that helping to bring that cost down slightly, but I appreciate it's still not for everyone at that price. But I think relative to other top grade bats on the market that are made here in England, that are low density as well, that's another thing you tend to only really see in the very top grades. To be getting that for a very competitive price, I don't think you can complain at all. So why not have a look on our website? We ship globally. Wherever you are in the world, you could get your hands on this bat. They are now available. That is the Stallionz Black Edition. Thanks very much for watching, and please do subscribe to the channel as well.